Hi everybody, I'm Jeff with Virginia Paranormal Investigations, and tonight we happen to be driving through Selbyville, Delaware, and we caught wind of a local urban legend just over the line in Maryland. And this is the legend of the Witch's Tree, which sounds like a pretty cool legend, and Linda's going to tell you a little more about it.
So the Witch's Tree is another one of those urban legends that's it's pretty interesting. It's supposedly a large gnarled cypress tree that sort of leans out over the road, and the road is going to be Swamp Road. It is kind of a swampy area where cypress trees are known to grow. But this particular tree is rumored to have been the place where they hung witches back when they were doing that sort of thing in the times of early America. And there's been some really strange occurrences associated with this tree. And not only have people seen apparitions, they've seen an apparition of a man in an old truck and heard the truck engine starting up, which is kind of strange because the truck that they see is out in the middle of the woods where you would not normally see a truck be. Now there's also people that walk up to this tree supposedly hear all kinds of strange noises like voices. They feel strange things like chills going down their spine. There's some odd cold spots, things of that nature. All kinds of stuff that's associated with this tree. So it's going to be a real interesting thing to be able to find this tree and walk up to it and maybe see if there's anything strange that we feel.
So here we are driving down some dirt road in Maryland, and we're not sure if this is the best idea in a Ford Escape because it was a little treacherous turning onto this road. What is this, Nelson Road?
Yes.
And I'm imagining Swamp Road isn't going to be much better, but nonetheless we're pressing through, probably against our better judgment. So, we didn't make it out to the Witch's Tree.
No.
We failed, quite epically.
Yeah.
We turned down this dirt road that was, I forget the name of the first, Nelson Road. Nelson Road. And we're thinking, all right, maybe we can still get down there. It is dirt at the beginning. Hard-packed dirt.
Yeah.
At the beginning there were some tread marks and stuff in the mud.
Right. But once you got past those tread marks, it was a nice, smooth, even dirt road, and it really did look like it was just a dirty asphalt road, even though it was dirt.
Right. Absolutely. But once we got to the intersection of Swamp Road,
Yes.
it looked like that was the swamp.
Yes.
Basically,
in the middle of the road.
someone in a very large truck appeared to have done donuts right there in that intersection,
Right.
leaving these huge rut marks,
Yeah.
taking up the whole intersection.
Exactly.
And very soft mud around the outside of those rut marks.
Right.
And this, like I said, this took up the whole area of the intersection.
Yeah.
So for us to try to go into it in a Ford Escape,
Right. That was kind of chancing it. I mean,
Right.
we were, miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away from home. We were at least 10 miles away from a major route.
Mm-hmm.
So the chances, if you get stuck out there in the mud, how the hell do you get home?
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
I mean, you're just
You don't.
screwed.
You get
You're
taken
just
by the
completely
Witch's Tree
screwed.
ghost or something like that,
Right,
probably.
Right, or by one of the local people.
Right. We're nice, I'm sure. But the suggestion I had is that we go back with the truck, which
Right.
is 4-wheel drive,
Right.
and we try to go down there at a later date. So we're sorry to leave you hanging on that investigation, but there is no way we could have pushed through that muddy road
Not
on a Ford Escape. So if you go in search of the Witch's Tree
Yes.
in Whaleyville,
Yes, Whaleyville.
take a 4-wheel drive vehicle or plan on walking. Another suggestion I had was we park the car there because it's desolate. This is the most, I mean, I thought Old House Woods was fairly desolate.
Oh no, this is far more
This
desolate.
is the most desolate place I've ever seen.
It is.
And
it is.
I mean, GPS signal was lost.
Yeah, I mean, once you get onto Nelson Road, there are no houses. The only thing out there is just this little dirt road and trees on either side of you for as far as you can see. And there are these dense, creepy, dark trees that loom over the road.
And they reach for you.
They do.
You know,
yeah,
I thought a couple might have thrown apples at me when we were driving down there.
Exactly, yeah.
But, you know, like I said, another suggestion is that we stop and we walk down there, which would be pretty creepy,
Right.
pretty cool. I would do it.
No, I told him hell no. Not without a shotgun.
Nonetheless, wandering back to 13, the road led us to a Denny's.
Yes.
And not just any Denny's. As you can see behind us here, this place is like super Denny's.
It is.
They have a bar.
It's a nice Denny's.
They have a bar
Yeah.
in Denny's. I've never seen a Denny's that had a bar.
No,
Have you?
I haven't
don't
either.
think Denny's even served alcohol, but they have a bar.
It is. It's like an upscale Denny's.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the decor is really nice. They have this exposed brick and, you know, and nice booths. And I mean, it really is nice. It's the nicest Denny's I've ever been in. I have to say that.
It is.
The nicest.
It is. And we'll pan over and give you a little look around here and talk about the food that we get as we get it and get to sample this all new burger from Denny's.
Yes.
At least so the menu says.
Honey, bacon, jalapeno, sriracha, something, right?
Right.
I don't know what to get.
So look at some of this new stuff in the burger section, and this is what I have my eye on right here is the honey jalapeno bacon sriracha burger. Also the chili cheeseburger looks pretty amazing. And then Linda over here is on some of the sizzling skillets, which are always a good choice.
Right.
But then again, the burgers here are slightly amazing too sometimes.
Yeah, I'm having trouble deciding because they also have something called a bourbon bacon burger.
Ooh.
And it has fire roasted red peppers. It has red onions, a creamy pepper sauce or creamy bourbon sauce, I should say.
That bourbon sauce is amazing. I
Yeah.
do believe I've had
Have
it
you
before.
had it? Yeah. See, I don't know what to get. I'm kind of torn.
So quite a place is Denny's. As you can see, we showed the bar over there a little earlier, and it's huge. It is huge in here. There's the brick that Linda was talking about. And, you know, very nice atmosphere. So the burgers have arrived, and look at these things. Man, that looks amazing. That is that jalapeno honey bacon. And then Linda's over here has, I don't know what on it.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure
what
either.
you ordered?
Yeah, it was like a bacon bourbon. It's got some mushrooms and cheese, and it's got red peppers and bacon, and then, you know, the normal stuff like lettuce and onions and pickles, and I think you can get tomato on it too, but I wasn't real crazy about the idea of having tomato on it, so looks good though. Looks amazing.
It does.
And so do these fries.
They do. Those
These
are the seasoned fries. Did you get the seasoned fries?
Yes,
as well?
I did. Yes.
Go ahead and give one of those a taste there. How would you think about that seasoned fry? The texture of them looks pretty good.
It's really hot, like almost burn your tongue hot, but they are extremely good. Very, very good.
What kind of seasoning would you say is on them?
It's hard to tell, but whatever it is, it's baked into the batter. So it could be maybe like a seasoned salt or something,
okay.
but it's like in the kind of, I don't know, it almost has like a battery coating or something on the outside. It's really hard to tell.
Good stuff.
Yeah, really, really good.
So mind the temperature, because they are burn your tongue hot.
Right. Now.
So, first thing when eating a burger, you got to ensure that you take the toothpick out. Okay? This is more like a popsicle stick.
It is.
Isn't it?
More like a saber.
And I love how this bacon is just like flopping over on the side, dripping with juices. Oh man, I can't wait to tear into this thing. So as you can see, The texture on this bacon is really good. Once again, it's not like too crispy. It's just kind of in the middle, nice and floppy. Very flavorful, just the way I like it. Very good bacon. What's the verdict over there on yours?
Well, I mean, just look at this thing. It's falling apart. It's messy. What it actually is, this like caramelized onions on there with that sweet bourbon sauce. And this has got to be like the best burger that I've ever put in my mouth. Now, it's huge. So be prepared to eat a lot if you order one of these things. But it is well worth being stuffed and gaining 20 pounds because this thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It looks amazing. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh, man. So I have to say that burger was really good. The flavor wasn't too overpowering. It was a nice subtle flavor. If you like spicy, it wasn't extremely spicy, but you could taste a hint of the jalapenos, which was really good. I like them greasy, so that was a greasy burger. That was for me. That was amazing. And once again, Heinz is doing the selfie for good, so don't forget to take a picture of yourself with the Heinz bottle when you see this, so they can donate some money to help feed the hungry. Good stuff.